Hey everybody, David the AI Guide here. Welcome to the AI Guide, where we're making AI human. What does that mean? It means we focus on the human impact of AI because it's going to have a profound impact on how humans live, work, and do routine tasks. This week we're focusing on positive uses of AI. On that subject, also, please note that there will be no videos next week of these longer videos. I will be posting shorts over the holiday week. I've got a number of them ready to go. Breaking news, as always, with the shorts, very interesting stuff. So that will be the week starting Christmas to New Year's. So thanks a lot for tuning in, and here we go. So we've talked a lot about how NASA and the big tech companies like Google, Facebook, etc. use AI and do AI research. But universities are also heavily involved in AI research and new uses of AI. And we have a good positive example of that today from Vanderbilt University, which is in Nashville, Tennessee. And recently, a family gave Vanderbilt $5 million to start a new center on the media. And I think Vanderbilt has other centers on the media, but this particular one is going to be called the McGee Applied Research Center. And they're going to focus on what they call narrative studies, which is media literacy by providing resources to evaluate the objectivity of news coverage, social media, blogs, and other narratives. And this fits perfectly with this week's theme on positive uses of AI. There will be many, many good things that come from AI that positively impact people's lives. And this actually is one of them. So let's hear more about this. The center will be a key resource for strengthening democracy and generating more informed and knowledgeable citizens. Now, what do they mean by that? What they mean is they are going to use AI to basically scrape the news all the way from 1968 to now. And that will include social media platforms and traditional news outlets like papers, television, etc. In fact, Vanderbilt is home to the largest archive of historical TV news footage in the U.S., and that goes all the way back to 1968, as we mentioned a few minutes ago. These people who created the McGee Applied Research Center for Narrative Studies will lead conversion of Vanderbilt television news archives, searchable metadata from summaries to full text transcriptions. So basically the goal of this is to open up this huge archive of historical knowledge to everyday people, researchers, of course, and people from the media, but also everyday people. This will restore the archive, the TV News archive, to its original purpose of providing to the public data-driven insight into the ways the news media shapes opinion. So it's very interesting. If I go back to my college days, one of the favorite classes I ever took was a sociology class, and the professor back then, each class would give clear examples of how the news media is biased and that all news media is biased. And today that's quite evident with the extreme polarization into conservative news media and liberal news media, and then in the social media world, meaning YouTube, Twitter, etc., there's even more extreme versions of mainstream media outlets. So the article goes on to say the McGee Applied Research Center is poised to become an interdisciplinary hub of reliable data-driven approaches to understanding the media's role in our daily lives. So this is really important. For example, I work out a lot. So when I go out to do the part of my workout that's outside most days, a lot of it's at night after work. And I go by house after house and see media on, often news media, in all the homes that I pass. Certainly the television is on, but often it's news media. So this has a profound impact on people's lives. And again, this is an apolitical channel. I'm not espousing any particular view, but except for what the good can come from AI is and what the harm can come from AI is. But it's indisputable that social media and the news media has a profound impact on people's thinking. The McGee family, who gave this $5 million to Vanderbilt, has played an instrumental role in shaping the vision for this innovative news center, which will serve as an important check against new forms of disinformation and digitally enabled propaganda. So this is very interesting. They're actually going to use AI to counter a lot of fake stuff that's created using AI. And we've done a number of stories on these, like using AI to make public people say stuff that they wouldn't say in real life, but you can recreate that person digitally and make them say stuff that they actually didn't say. We talked recently in one video about how, particularly unfortunately for women celebs, they can be digitally undressed and that spread over the internet. So AI can be used negatively that way, but this is an example of AI being used to counter all of that and expose disinformation that is not real. Recent advances in linguistics, neurology, and computer science allow us to study how humans are hardwired to respond to the words and images we are bombarded with by 24/7 news organizations and social media. So in the last 20 years, and I actually talked about this in another context recently, there's been a complete breakthrough in the understanding of human psychology in two important ways. This is one of them. They know exactly what will push your buttons when you're watching the news. And they use those buttons that they know how to push now to trigger a specific response in you. Similarly, advertisers are now using this knowledge of psychology to get you to buy stuff that you definitely don't need. But it works, right? It works. The McGee Applied Research Center for Narrative Studies will develop strategies to encourage critical thinking and autonomy of mind in the world at large. So one of the people who was instrumental in founding this center, Patrick McGee, one of the kids of the people who gave the money, says, a friend of mine helped me deepen my understanding and interest in the field of natural language processing to analyze the impact of media narratives ranging from traditional news coverage to social media. So they're using AI to help us understand what is fake news and help us be more critical in our thinking. So that's a very positive use of AI that can offset some of the negative uses of AI that create false news and disinformation and conspiracy theories and stuff like that. So thanks for tuning in. Click the links below. Get my book on Amazon, The Beginner's Guide to AI, A Quick History of AI and Current Impact on 10 Different Industries. The other link is free resources. The resource is free. Everything in the resource is free. And you'll learn much more about AI than we can do in these videos. Don't forget, we're taking next week off and we'll just be doing shorts. And finally, please like, subscribe, and share, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. not so much Instagram. That's more difficult because of the length of the videos we do. So thanks so much for tuning in. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Have great holidays, everybody. Take care. Bye.